Let me ask you something plainly. Are you tired of feeling like everyone's emergency support? Do you find yourself saying yes when your heart is screaming no? If you're nodding along, then what I'm about to share might be exactly what you need to hear today. I want to talk with you about 5 precious things you should protect fiercely. Things that drain not just your energy but your very spirit when you surrender them too easily to others. These are the boundaries that, once set firmly, can transform your daily experience from exhaustion to genuine contentment. Your financial security is not community property. Think back to a moment when you felt completely at ease, perhaps watching the morning light through your window, enjoying the simple pleasure of a quiet breakfast. Then the phone rings. That familiar voice doesn't call to share good news or simply check on you. They need money. It's just this once, you tell yourself, but experience has taught you differently, hasn't it? These one-time requests have a way of becoming regular expectations. Each dollar you hand over doesn't just leave your wallet, it carries away a piece of your hard-earned security and peace of mind. After all your years of careful saving, of weathering financial storms and making wise choices, why should your stability become someone else's safety net? You are not a bank. You are not a relief organization. You've earned every penny through dedication and perhaps even sacrifice. Consider this carefully. If tomorrow brought an unexpected medical bill or home repair, who would step forward to help you? The harsh truth is that many who readily accept your financial help would struggle to return the favor when you need it most. Learning to say no to financial requests isn't being stingy, it's being responsible toward your future self. The money you've earned should bring you comfort and security in these golden years, not anxiety about whether you've given away too much. Remember that helping others financially should never mean harming your own stability. Your financial peace is worth protecting. Your time is your most precious resource. After decades of giving your time to work, family responsibilities, and the countless obligations that filled your younger years, this chapter of life should finally allow you the freedom to spend your days as you choose. Yet for many of us, retirement doesn't bring the liberation we expected. Instead, we find ourselves on call for everyone else's emergencies and needs. When someone asks you to watch their children, help with their move, or manage their problems, they're not just asking for a few hours. They're asking for irreplaceable moments of your life. Time that could be spent pursuing your interests, connecting with friends who truly value you, or simply enjoying well-deserved rest. What makes this particularly difficult is that refusals are often met with comments like, "But you're not working anymore," or "You have all day free." These assumptions dismiss the value of your time and your right to choose how you spend it. Your calendar belongs to you. Your days are meant for your enjoyment, not constant service to others who take your availability for granted. Setting clear boundaries around your time isn't selfish. It's an acknowledgement that your life remains meaningful and purposeful, even when that purpose is your own contentment. The next time someone assumes you'll drop everything to help them, remember, you can offer assistance when it truly matters without becoming everyone's default solution. Your time is the foundation of your peace. Guard it wisely. Family harmony doesn't require your involvement in every dispute. Family connections are among life's greatest treasures, but they can also become sources of tremendous stress, especially when you're pulled into conflicts that aren't yours to resolve. Imagine settling into a peaceful afternoon when the phone interrupts with urgent family drama. Perhaps your daughter is upset with her brother over holiday plans, or cousins are feuding over an inheritance. The caller insists you must intervene. After all, you're the family elder, the respected voice, the peacemaker. But here's what decades of watching family dynamics have surely taught you. Inserting yourself between conflicting parties rarely solves the underlying issue. Instead, you become the lightning rod for everyone's frustrations. Both sides expect your loyalty, and regardless of your efforts to remain fair, someone inevitably feels betrayed. These family disputes steal more than just your afternoon quiet. They rob you of emotional peace, sometimes for weeks or months. The stress affects your sleep, your blood pressure, your overall well-being. And for what? Conflicts that adults should resolve themselves without drawing you into the middle. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you stop loving your family. It means loving them while acknowledging that their disagreements belong to them. You can offer wisdom without becoming entangled in the emotional web. You can listen without accepting responsibility for solutions. You can care deeply without carrying burdens that aren't yours to bear. Your peace of mind deserves protection, even, perhaps especially, from the family you love. Remember that maintaining your calm center often serves your family better than losing it in their storms. Your authentic self is not negotiable. Dad, you really should get with the times. Mom, nobody thinks that way anymore. Why can't you just change how you do things? How many times have you heard variations of these statements? They sound innocent enough, sometimes even well-intentioned, but these comments carry an underlying message. You, as you are, aren't quite good enough. Your values, preferences, and ways of seeing the world need updating to match someone else's standards. After 6 or more decades of living, learning, and growing into the person you are today, why should you reshape yourself to satisfy others? The wisdom you've accumulated, the perspectives you've developed through real-life experience, these aren't outdated. They're valuable. They're authentic. They're you. This doesn't mean refusing to learn or adapt. After all, curiosity and growth remain important at every age. But there's a profound difference between joyfully embracing new ideas and feeling pressured to abandon your core self to please others. When you change simply to gain approval, you sacrifice something precious. The comfortable feeling of being true to yourself. The peace that comes from living authentically according to your own values and beliefs is worth protecting. It's not stubbornness to honor the person you've become through decades of life experience. It's self-respect. Those who truly care for you will appreciate you as you are, quirks and all. They'll value your perspective even when it differs from theirs. They'll recognize that your unique viewpoint enriches their lives rather than inconveniences them. Stand firmly in your authentic self. Your peace of mind flourishes when you live without the exhausting burden of pretending to be someone you're not. Your happiness is not a secondary consideration. Perhaps the most important boundary of all concerns your fundamental right to happiness. How often have you set aside your own joy, comfort, or desires to accommodate someone else's wishes? How many times have you heard, "If you don't help me with this, I'll be so disappointed," or "I'm counting on you, don't let me down"? These appeals to your compassion can be particularly effective because you care about others' feelings. You don't want to cause pain or disappointment. Yet consistently prioritizing everyone else's happiness above your own leads to a troubling outcome, a life spent serving others' dreams while your own remain deferred. After decades of putting others first, raising children, supporting partners, caring for aging parents, meeting workplace demands, this chapter of life should finally center around what brings you joy. Not selfishly, but in recognition that your happiness matters just as much as anyone else's. Those who truly love you want you to be happy. They don't view your personal fulfillment as an inconvenience or an obstacle to their plans. They understand that your well-being is essential, not optional. Setting this boundary might be the most challenging of all, particularly if you've spent a lifetime in caregiving roles. Yet it may also be the most transformative. When you give yourself permission to prioritize your own happiness, you often discover renewed energy and genuine joy that actually enhances your capacity to love others well. Your peace flourishes when you honor your own heart's desires. Remember, this is your life, the only one you'll ever have. Living it authentically according to what brings you true fulfillment isn't selfish, it's wise. Reclaiming your peace. I've shared these 5 boundaries with you because I believe you deserve the serenity that comes from protecting what matters most. your financial security, your time, your emotional well-being and family relationships, your authentic self, and your happiness. These aren't luxuries. They're the essential foundations of a peaceful life, especially in these years when you've earned the right to enjoy the fruits of your lifelong efforts. Setting these boundaries won't always be easy. You may face resistance or even criticism from those who've grown accustomed to your unlimited availability. But with practice and gentle firmness, you'll find that most relationships adjust and even improve when expectations become clearer and more reasonable. The peace you'll gain, that deep, soul-level contentment that comes from living authentically and protecting what matters, is worth every moment of temporary discomfort that setting boundaries might cause. I hope this message has resonated with you today. If it has, I'd be so grateful if you'd share your thoughts in the comments below. Has one of these boundaries been particularly challenging for you? Or perhaps you've successfully established one and seen positive changes? Your experience might be exactly what another viewer needs to hear. And if you found value in today's discussion, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing this video with someone who might benefit from it. Together, we're building a community of wisdom where we can support each other in living our best lives at every age. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, your peace is precious, and you have every right to protect it.